And as such, it is used in church doors and windows. And we're going to see the symbolism in these church doors and these windows. You're not going to believe how they do this stuff. And actually, how they actually put the same symbolism in churches they building today. And this was ancient pagan stuff, and they still build churches like that to this very day. In fact, if you got a church that's built, if it doesn't have a steeple, if you see some of these symbols that I'm showing, this is what it is. It's sex worship. You are in a temple built for sex worship. Gotta come out of that. It's used in church doors and windows, and in the facade of churches. At present, we term anything Gothic in religious symbolism when it curves inwards toward the top and rises to a point in the center, picturing the upper part of the vulva. That's what this is. When it points to the top, comes to a point at the top, it represents the vulva. Many church doors are patterned after the vulva to such an extent that each anatomical part of the vulva has a part which is imitated by some architectural part of the church door or doors. Another similarity is a small opening inside the wall on each side of the vestibule, which in the vulva is the opening of the duct of the Bartholin glands, which secretes lubricant in sexual excitement. When a woman is sexually stimulated, she becomes lubricated. These are the openings inside a lot of these churches, especially the cathedrals, the Catholic churches. The church represents the woman's womb. That's what this is telling. Which in the vulva is the opening duct of the Bartholin glands, which secretes a lubricant in sexual excitement, while inside the door of the church is a holy water font on each side of the vestibule for worshipers to anoint themselves before proceeding into the church. When you come into the church, when you anoint yourself, it's the same as a woman being sexually stimulated and excreting lubrication. You're lubricating yourself. This is the symbolism behind what you're doing. Before proceeding into the church, in woman, the vestibule extends to the hymen. The degree in which the interior of the church resembles the internal genitalia of the females seems almost incredible. The inner door of the vestibule of the church is the labia minora, leads into the hallway, which is the vagina, which extends inward to the altar, the uterus or the womb, from which paths lead to each side, which is the fallopian tube, to a vestry or study. When you come straight in, and off to the side, you got the vestry or study, which is the ovary. From here, a priest in female attire with his long black robe on, with his little white collar, an oval, am I saying that? O-V-U-L-E, goes to the altar, the uterus, to admit a new applicant for membership, a sperm who is immersed or sprinkled with water, amniotic fluid, and then is sent on his way out through the same structure symbolically that he passed through when he first came into the world, following which he can say, I was born again, or I am a newly born soul. So you come in, anoint yourself with the water. This is the symbolism of having sex with the church. You anoint yourself with water, go into the church, sprinkle with the water, come back out the church being born again. This is the symbolism behind the church being set up like a womb and you going in and sprinkling yourself with water. And a lot of these churches are built the same exact way, whether you sprinkle on yourself or not. Whether you dry or you lubricate it, it's the same thing. And this comes from a book called Stone, The Power of a Symbol, page 51. Or page 188 in Our Phallic Heritage. He first came into the world, following which he can say, I was born again, I am a newly born soul. The general plan of the interior of the churches is distinctly feminine, while the facade may boldly display the yoni and is often contain the male trinity in its doors and windows. Symbolically, the whole church is about sex worship. The windows, everything that's placed in the church, the windows, the shape of the windows, the design of the building, it's about sex worship. It either represents the penis, the phallic, or it represents the vulva, the yoni. And it's all the same. It's all the same thing. And one thing could be both things. It's a combination of things. It's multiple things. It's like it's all over the building. And this is what we're giving ourselves over to. Look at these pictures. Check these pictures out. I couldn't make this stuff up. So don't be mad at me. And if you are, oh well. You either gonna correct yourself or you're gonna continue in your folly. And man, you don't want what's at the end of that road. You don't want what's at the end of that road. Okay. The general plan of the interior of churches is distinctly feminine, while the facade may boldly display the yoni and also often contain the male trinity in its doors and windows symbolically. The penis with a testicle on each side. These doors and windows are similar to the openings in the Roman arches, as the arch to Augustus. I'll post them pictures to you. Same thing. All throughout. Same thing. Romans, big pagan. The word triumphal, which when applied to the arches, is of interesting philological origin. The word triumph as a suffix and adjective means as found in the words triumph, feminine, triumvir. I can't say it. I'll post it for you. Maybe you can say it. Triumvirate. The last part of the word phal is a shortening of the word phallus. The word triumphal does not mean three phalli, but instead it means one phallus with a testicle on each side to create one complete masculine set of organs. That's why look at these doors. Look at these three doors. You see these on almost every church that's built. Maybe not the ones that used to be storefronts, but the ones that are built basically had that same design. These three pointed at the top windows and doors. That's what this is. A penis and a testicle on each side. To create one complete masculine set of organs. The testes are absolutely necessary, and the three imply the sacred mystery. The sacred mystery in all religions. The sacred mystery in all religions. The Trinity. 3 in 1. 3 in 1. The phallic and the two testicles are one. The creative principle. That's what this is. The Trinity. That's what the Trinity is. Multiple meanings. It also means the Father being reborn in the Son. The Father, the Mother, the Father dying and being reborn in the Son. Or the Father being reborn in the Son. That's the Trinity. And this is the hidden meaning behind the Trinity. Phallic worship. The Creator. The Creator.